Hello guys, welcome back to the channel 1 by 0 Infinity, and today we are going to see how to use the Recycler view in the Android Studio. In the year 2021, we are going to develop this app by using Java code, and now we will check first how the UI will be or how our app will be. So basically this will be the UI of our app. We are going to add our respective images and the name of this item and the price of the item in the recycler view. Okay, so let's get started. So we will start with the layouts first. In that we will see the layouts of the main activity, then the layout of the card view, that is the view which is going to be recycled, and how to define the components inside that card view. So let's get started by creating the new project. Here is the name of the application. And select the whichever API you are going to implement, and then click finish. It is nothing but the building of the cradle for our project. Okay, so first of all we have to change the layout of our XML file of the main activity to the linear layer. Then we have to give the orientation as vertical. Otherwise the default orientation, which is horizontal, which will be set to our linear layout. Then we have to remove this, and we have to add the recycler view object for the XML. Just type the recycler and you will get this as the recycler view. Specify the appropriate width and appropriate height. Now we have to put the ID for our recycler, because we are going to initiate it inside the main activity. And now you can see in the design part the respective XML. Now these are the items of the recycler view which will be there on the screen at the initial. So let's create another resource file of the layout, which will be of our card view. Name it as a card view, and you might be seeing that it doesn't accept the uppercase letters. change its layout to first relative layout and then hit OK. Now this card view is nothing but the view which is going to be recycled, means the item 0 which you are going to see here, it is nothing but one card view of our RecyclerView object. For better clarification, I am just showing you the older predefined card view. Now here you can see this will be one card view which will always going to be recycled in our main activity XML file, which will be just here. Let's get back to our main project. Now inside the card view we have to first define the linear layout, appropriate matching height and width. Then inside this linear layout we will be putting some another objects, just like the another component, just like the image view. For our image which will be going to be recycled, and set its height and width as 100 dp because it will be the appropriate configuration for the image view. Yes, and now we have to set the ID for the image view. Okay, now we have to set the title and price, for example, which will be the two items for our card view. And they will be situated just right here. Yes, obviously we have to put them in separate linear layout. And these are the text views. We will give ID. And we will set the orientation as vertical. Okay, so these are the IDs for our title, for our text views, which will be here. Okay, so this is quite complex arrangement of components. Now we have to give the margin so that we can see them appropriately. So we will add the margin. this margin will be applied for all the sides. We have to set margin for this also. Now we can see the suitable arrangement for all the components. Now even if the text views are not visible right here, we have to set margin for any of the text view also. For example, if you can see here, by adding the names of the text views, now you can better see the UI part, how it will be going to show. Now, so these are basically the card views. Card view is going to be recycled each and every time, and it will be recycled for these items inside the recycler view. Okay, so that is the layout part.